Getting sales is going to solve all your problems. Stop whining that money doesn't buy you happiness, because guess what? Your artistic integrity doesn't buy you happiness either. Your 9 to 5 doesn't buy you happiness either. Your fast food burgers doesn't buy you happiness either. This video is going to solve it all for you, all of your problems. First things first, why does everyone need sales, including the people that are working a regular job, including the people that don't have a business, including the people that are going to become rich from investments or rich from having a high income skill? Everything that they've told you, the whole entire world, that foreign aid is a very good thing and not being used for tax evasion and money laundering, that there will never be a war, that all of the taxpayer money will be used for the citizens, that the citizens will be protected at all costs, that there will be an army defending the country, that all of your money that goes into the pension plan will be used to give you an amazing life all the way in the end, that there's no such thing as inflation eroding your money away so that nothing will be left when it's your turn. All of that is a lie. Your pension plan is not going to happen. And the couple of dollars, the couple of peanuts that you will be having all the way in the end will not give you a life at all. You will be sitting there getting $1,500 a month, wishing you would be able to spend $3,500 on a basic living condition. Nobody is going to come and save you. If you have your beautiful, amazing degree as a 25-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 36-year-old, or whatever, you will not be getting a job. There are no jobs. The job market is gone. It's not just gone for those with art degrees, it's gone for everyone. And nobody will be there to save you. There's only one way out, and that is getting sales. At the beginning of the 20th century, 90% of people were self-employed or above. Now, 90% of people are working a corporate job where nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about you as an employee. Nobody wants you to become rich. Nobody wants you to own houses. Nobody wants you to own anything. Nobody wants you to win. It was all a lie. And among all of those lies, there's only one way out, and that is to make money. If you make money, all of your problems will be solved. Getting sales is the best way to make money. It's not investing, it's not owning a home, it's not having a high income skill, it's none of this stuff. It's getting sales. And if you don't get sales, you don't have money. And if you don't have money and they come knocking to get their alimony or child support payments and you don't have it, you will go to jail. Not because you did anything wrong, not because it was your fault, just because the world is a very fair place. Getting sales is the shit. Working hard is not the shit. Working hard is another lie. I only work 3 to 4 hours a day max, and I outperform 99% of people in the world. Working hard is a lie. The people who are doing the oil rigs are working hard. The people who are doing the roads are working hard. The men who are building the electricity lines are working hard. And none of them are rich. All of them have pennies to scrape by. And all of them are doing it so that they can pay 50% in taxes. And those taxes can then be used to make sure that we can spend 40.8 million in USAID on tranny culture education in Africa so that the African people can be tolerant for trannies, which is the most important thing in the world, the number one priority for all human beings on this planet. So working hard is a lie. Now, working smart is also a lie. Working smart is BS. Everybody is working smart. I've never heard a person that died and told me, wow, Dries, if only I would have worked smarter in my life. Working smart is BS. Everybody knows what they need to do. Everybody knows what they need to do. The people who are obese, they know exactly what they need to do. They know it is working out, eating healthy food, and none of them are doing it. They're smart enough to do the next steps. Everybody in the world knows the next steps. A lot of artists that are working with me, they know they have to sell. They know they have to build a business. And when I ask them, where, which platform are you selling on? All of them say, I don't have a platform. I don't have my own website. I don't have a platform where I get any sales. I don't have any of that. They know the next step. They know it is to build a website or to upload their website to some website that already exists where they can sell. They know that, but they don't do it. And in the very few moments where they do that, I ask them, how much traffic do you drive? And all of them say, I don't drive any traffic. Okay, you've been trying for 20 years and you've never drove traffic to that website. It's not gonna happen like that. And so everybody knows what they need to do. All people know the next steps. They know what working smart is, and they simply don't do it. Everybody knows what is happening. Everybody knows that the Western Empire is falling apart. Everybody knows that their pension will be meaningless. Everybody knows that the ship is sinking, the Titanic is sinking, and something needs to be done. And everybody is smart enough, and nobody does a goddamn thing. Doing something smart while doing the wrong thing is still doing the wrong thing. You can do 10 hours a day of something that you shouldn't be doing in a very smart way, and you will still fucking lose. Whereas if you would do the right thing for only 3 hours a day in a very dumb manner that's not smart at all, you would win. And so what is that thing? How should you spend your time? What is the thing that you should be doing? Well, let me give you a formula, a very simple mathematical formula that will solve every person's problem that is watching. All people, no matter where you live, no matter what age group you're from, no matter what is happening in your life, no matter if you don't have a business or a business, it doesn't matter. If you follow this equation, you will win. Even if you only work 3 hours a day and you put all of your time in this equation, you will still win. Even if you do it in a dumb manner, you will still win. Because the truth is that nobody's doing anything. Nobody is doing... Everybody knows what they need to do and nobody does anything. That's why in the marketplace, it's so easy to win. Sometimes it's uncomfortable to see how easy it is to win. So let me give you this equation. Money, getting sales, equals a sellable product multiplied by traffic. And so, assuming that you have a sellable product in your mind, a sellable product because you've worked on it for so long, you have to get traffic. And mind you, this equation is a multiplication. Money, getting sales, equals sellable product multiplied by traffic. And so what does that mean? Well, if you are spending 0 time in getting traffic or 0 time in sellable product, then the equation will be 0. That's a multiplication. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. And so if you have been spending all of your time on the product, then you have to now spend time on the traffic. It is really that simple. If you will be working only 3 to 4 hours a day, and you will be spending time divided equally among those 2 things, then you will be winning. Everybody that does that, that follows this equation, wins. All of them, all of the time. That's how it is done. And the way you drive traffic doesn't actually matter. As long as you drive traffic that is not bots and not 11-year-olds, but people that are in line with the thing that you have to sell. You can be doing social media, you can be doing advertisements, you can do guerrilla marketing, you can knock on doors and do door-to-door sales. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can go to art fairs and put yourself on art fairs and let somebody else get the traffic for you while paying them. It doesn't matter. In any business, by the way. A lot of times people will come to me and they will say, well, all of these things that you say, this is all great, but I'm a plumber, and in my plumbing business it's completely different. It's not. It's not completely different. It's the exact same. It's the exact same for artists. It's the exact same for plumbers. It's the exact same for selling software. It's the exact same for everything. All of the time. So following this equation is going to make you a winner. If you spend 2 hours a day on traffic and 2 hours a day on products that is sellable, then you will win. And the way you drive traffic doesn't matter. If you hypothetically would catch a real life alien, an alien craft comes out and you catch an alien and you display the alien in your shop, then people will be coming to your shop to watch the alien. And those people, if you, for example, would be an artist, those people would not even be interested in art. And all of them would be buying your art. Why? Because you're smart about it. You are offering them something that's amazing. You've thought about the offer. You say to those people that are coming to your shop, in our alien example. Okay, so you don't need social media. You can also just do it another way. In our alien example, if you say to people, you can't take pictures of the alien, but I can make a portrait of you and the alien. Now people who don't even like art will be buying your portrait art because they want them on a picture with a real life alien. That's it. And so this is how it goes. The idea that you need targeted traffic in order to sell is also a lie. You don't need that. You can sell anything if the offer is amazing to anyone. You don't need targeted traffic. Sure, targeted traffic will help. That's true, but you don't need it. If you sell a $100,000 artwork to someone that doesn't like art at all, they hate art and they hate your artwork, but they understand that buying this artwork will give them a tax benefit that's worth $500,000 later down the line, then they will be happy buying your artwork. Welcome to the world where bananas taped to the wall sell for millions. It's not because they like the banana, it's not because they like the artwork, it's not because they love culture, it's because of something else. And so, if you drive traffic towards the right offer, you always win. You're probably starting to get it now. A banana taped to the wall that sells for millions has nothing to do with the banana. It has nothing to do with art. It has nothing to do with beauty. It has nothing to do with culture. It has to do with something else. Stop trying to improve your art. It's not gonna matter. Stop thinking that once you have the most beautiful art in the world that is of a very high skill level, people will naturally flock towards you, because it's not gonna happen. This is not how it works. Stop believing the taxation system. They've been fucking you dry. Stop believing the news is there to inform you. They've been fucking you dry. Stop believing that the art schools are there to help you out. They've been fucking you dry. Stop believing the government is going to protect you. They've been fucking you dry. Stop believing all of it. Everything is a lie. We hear them say, your money is safe with us. But what they actually meant was, we take your money and you drive the bus. I thought I heard them say, trust the system, it's built for the wise. What they actually meant was, your cattle and we monetize. I swear, I heard them say, you own a house one day. What they actually meant was, you'll pay rent until you're old and gray. Then they will say that it's just a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding. We didn't mean to harm you at all. We took all of your money with taxation. We took all of your best years and gave you 3 weeks a year off. We took everything that you loved. And then we fucked you dry. And it's just a misunderstanding. We didn't mean anything. We didn't mean any harm. And we still love you. Here you have 1.5k a month. Good luck. Now, if I would have, hypothetically speaking, a conspiracy hat, and I would look at the evolution of the last 100 years in America, I would know what is happening. I can sum up the evolution in 30 seconds. In the beginning of the 20th century, everybody in America, 90% of people in America, to be more precise, were self-employed. They were owners. and they all voted freedom, and they all sang freedom songs, and they all loved the First Amendment, and they all thought about freedom, and everybody was in a free society being free. And then 100 years went by, and all of these Americans were still singing songs about freedom. They were still voting freedom. They were still putting the First Amendment in place. They were still doing all of those things. And suddenly, out of nowhere, 90% of those Americans now work in a cubicle, a corporate, meaningless fucking job. Now, if I would be a conspiracy theorist, which I am not, and I would see that evolution, I would know that those people that were screaming freedom didn't actually want to work in a cubicle. I would know that they didn't do that to themselves. I would think, with my conspiracy brain, that this is a manipulated progression, not a natural progression. You see, all I'm saying is that if I would see sheep, and all of the sheep are having cold, and all of them are not having a great time whatsoever, and naturally they grow wool, and suddenly they're warm, and they're smiling, little sheep are smiling, they're having the best time of their life, they're all great, all of them are having a great time. And then suddenly, one day later, all of the wool is gone, and you see these marks of electric clippers on their skin, like the couple of particles of wool that are left. I would know that sheep didn't do that to themselves. I would know that something else happened. I would know that these are not some skinhead sheep preparing to conquer the world. I would know that there was some kind of manipulation going on. That's all I'm saying. Getting sales solves all your problems. Getting sales solves it all. You might be thinking by yourself, well, not everybody can be rich, but that's not true. Everybody can be rich. Look at the beginning of the 20th century. Everything was going great. Everybody was having a great time. Everybody was well off. And you could have countries where everybody, in fact, was very, very wealthy. But it's only possible if people start admiring sales, if people start to put themselves in a position where they are at least self-employed, at least an owner of their shit. And the moment they own shit, the moment they are getting sales, not only do all of their problems solve, but they also don't tolerate bullshit anymore. They don't tolerate 79% taxes, for example. If you are an artist specifically and want to learn how to sell your art online, I have a video called How to Sell Your Art Online for Beginners 2025, How to Make Money as an Artist. Link in the end screen. That's it. Get the hell out of here.